A big night in Las Vegas has shaken up the UFC landscape, and the ripple effects are already being felt across multiple divisions. At UFC Fight Night 274, held inside the UFC Apex, fighters stepped into the cage with rankings, momentum, and future title shots all on the line. And by the time the dust settled, the rankings board looked very different. In the main event, former bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling reminded everyone exactly why he has been one of the sport's most experienced 5-round competitors. Facing rising contender Youssef Zalal, Sterling controlled the pace, leaned on his veteran instincts, and made the fight look far more comfortable than expected. It wasn't flashy chaos, it was calculated dominance, and that's why Sterling moves up in the rankings, from No. 8 to No. 7 in the featherweight division. A small jump on paper, but a meaningful one in a crowded title race. Meanwhile, Zalal takes a step back, dropping from No. 9 to No. 11 after a tough night against elite-level experience. But the biggest shift of the night didn't come from the main event. It came from the co-main. In a breakout performance that's turning heads across the MMA world, Joselyne Edwards delivered a statement win over Norma Dumont, shaking up the women's bantamweight division in a major way. Edwards didn't just win, she elevated her entire status. Coming into the week ranked number 11, she now skyrockets to No. 4, officially entering the title conversation. That kind of leap doesn't happen often in UFC rankings, and when it does, it usually means one thing: a new contender has arrived. Fans online immediately reacted. Some called it a star-making performance. Others debated whether Edwards is truly ready for championship-level competition. But one thing was clear: her name is now firmly in the mix with the elite. Meanwhile, Dumont's loss adds pressure in an already competitive division, as the rankings tighten and every fight becomes a must-win scenario. Across social media, MMA fans are breaking it down frame by frame. Sterling's composure, Edwards' aggression, the shifting balance in two divisions that suddenly feel wide open. And that's what makes nights like this so important. It's not just about who wins or loses in the moment. It's about what changes afterward. Because in the UFC, one fight can rewrite everything: rankings, narratives, and title trajectories. So as UFC Fight Night 274 fades into the record books, the message is simple. Some fighters held their ground. Some moved closer to gold. And some just announced themselves to the world. And now, the question becomes, who's next to rise when the cage door closes again? Hamare channel subscribe Karna Mad